Is pushing the possibility that it could be a nuclear-powered spacecraft.
Far beyond the orbit of our planets in the cold and empty dark, something has entered our solar system. It is ancient, silent, a traveler from another star. Astronomers call it 3I Atlas, the third interstellar object ever discovered by humankind. And though it may look like nothing more than a drifting rock, its story has ignited headlines, divided scientists, and set the internet ablaze with one haunting question. What if it isn't just a rock at all? Because almost as soon as it was found, whispers of aliens began to spread. On July 10, 2025, the Atlas Survey Telescope in Hawaii spotted a faint moving point of light. Another comet, perhaps, or an asteroid. But orbital calculations soon revealed the truth. Its path was hyperbolic. It had come from beyond the solar system, and it would never return. That alone was enough to excite astronomers. Only two such objects had ever been seen before: ʻOumuamua in 2017 and Comet Borisov in 2019. But within days, excitement turned to controversy. News outlets across the world ran sensational headlines. The UK tabloid The Sun shouted, "Mystery space object could be hostile alien probe." The New York Post warned, "Harvard scientist claims 3I Atlas emits its own light." The Daily Beast added fuel. Astronomer says alien mothership might be real. Hostile, probe, mothership, each word carefully chosen, designed to grip readers with fear and wonder. Suddenly, 3I Atlas was not just a comet, it was an intruder, a visitor with unknown intentions. And behind many of these headlines was one man: Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb, the scientist who said aliens. Loeb has always courted controversy. Years earlier, when the first interstellar visitor, ʻOumuamua, streaked past the sun, he argued that it might be artificial, an alien light sail drifting between stars. Many colleagues dismissed the idea, but Loeb's book Extraterrestrial became a bestseller. He had made a career of asking questions others were too cautious to raise. So when 3I Atlas appeared, the media went straight to him. Loeb pointed out three mysteries. Its orbit. Unlike random comets that arrive from odd angles, 3I Atlas entered neatly along the ecliptic plane, the flat disk where all planets orbit. To Loeb, that was suspicious, as if it had chosen the most efficient path to cross our solar system. Its speed. At more than 210,000 kilometers per hour, it races through space faster than almost anything else. That speed is expected of interstellar visitors, but combined with its orbit, it raises questions. Its brightness. Some early data suggested it glowed more than expected. Was it simply reflecting sunlight off an icy surface, or was it generating its own light? Then he said the words no headline could resist. 3I Atlas might even be a possibly hostile probe. With that, the spark caught fire. Every outlet knew that adding the word alien guaranteed attention. Overnight, the comet became a global story, not because of its science, but because of its symbolism. Clips of Loeb's interviews spread across TikTok and YouTube. Online articles recycled the same quotes, each one sharpening the language, from unusual orbit to engineered trajectory, from bright coma to glowing spacecraft. Even serious science sites couldn't resist framing the mystery as alien versus natural. It didn't matter that most astronomers disagreed. In the public imagination, the idea was already alive. What if this rock is a ship? On Reddit, debates ran wild. In our space, one user wrote, "Articles with alien in the title get more clicks, and Loeb knows it." Another replied, "Sure, but what if just once he's right?" Threads spiraled into thousands of comments, ranging from careful orbital analysis to wild speculation about alien scouts. On Twitter, memes spread, images of glowing motherships labeled 3I Atlas on its way to Earth. The hashtag #AlienProbe trended for hours. On YouTube, creators raced to upload videos. Some calmly explained the comet's trajectory. Others leaned into drama with titles like "NASA Hides Alien Ship" or "3I Atlas First Contact." The thumbnails showed glowing green rocks, ominous red arrows, UFO silhouettes. Collectively, these videos pulled millions of views. For many, it wasn't just science, it was entertainment. A mystery to debate late at night, a story to argue about in comment sections. The truth is, 3I Atlas may turn out to be nothing more than a comet, but the alien narrative dominates because it sells. Fear, if it is a probe, could it be watching us? Could it be dangerous? Hope! Maybe this is proof we're not alone, that the universe is alive with intelligence. Mystery. We cannot yet explain every detail, and in that gap, imagination blooms. People don't rally around certainty. They rally around questions, around the what if. And 3I Atlas is the perfect question. Nature produces outliers, and interstellar space is vast enough to supply them. But even if it is natural, scientists stress that does not make it less important. In fact, studying 3I Atlas may unlock secrets about how other solar systems form. Its chemistry, preserved for billions of years, is a message of a different kind, not from aliens, but from the galaxy itself. So while some chase the dream of alien technology, others remind us the real wonder lies in what we can already prove: a fragment from another star system, carrying chemical fingerprints of worlds we may never see, passing briefly through our skies. For most scientists, that is miracle enough. So now we know the story told by scientists and the story told by the headlines. We know the cautious evidence and the bold speculation. But beyond the arguments, one question remains, the question only you can answer. What do you believe? The two faces of 3I Atlas. On one side, the comet looks natural. It shines with carbon dioxide, exhales water vapor, and leaves a faint trail of dust. The James Webb Space Telescope has mapped its chemistry. TESS caught its activity months before discovery. Swift saw the water signature. All of it suggests ice, rock, and sunlight, nothing more. And yet, there is another face. The strange alignment of its orbit sliding perfectly along the ecliptic plane. Its immense speed, as if driven by more than just chance. Its brightness, sparking headlines of self-illumination. And above all, the voice of a respected scientist daring to whisper the forbidden word, probe. It is as if 3I Atlas wears two masks, one ordinary, one extraordinary, and we are left staring, wondering which is real. Let us imagine for a moment that 3I Atlas is nothing more than a natural comet. Even then it is remarkable, a fragment of another star system, older than Earth itself, wandering alone for eons before crossing our skies. It carries within it the chemistry of alien worlds, ice and dust born from a star we will never see. Think of it, while we stare at exoplanets light years away, here comes a piece of another system visiting us, offering its secrets freely. Even without aliens, 3I Atlas is a messenger, a relic, a sample of the galaxy delivered to our doorstep. If it is natural, it reminds us how vast the universe is, how many fragments drift between stars, how connected all systems are. In this version, the wonder is not in technology, but in nature itself. But if it is more, and yet what if? What if 3I Atlas is not simply a comet? What if Loeb's boldest suspicion is right? What if beneath the ice and dust there is structure, design, intention? Imagine for a moment that an alien civilization millions of years ago launched probes into the galaxy, small, silent, wrapped in stone to resemble natural objects. They drift between stars, waiting for encounters. To us, they would appear as comets. To them, they are eyes, watching, listening, recording. If that is true, then 3I Atlas is not just a comet. It is contact, not a signal, not a message, but a silent visitor passing within reach, its true nature hidden. Would we even know? Would we recognize the difference between a natural rock and an engineered disguise? Or would it slip past, unnoticed, its secrets forever lost as it vanishes back into the dark? Pause for a moment and imagine what confirmation would mean. If scientists announced tomorrow that 3I Atlas is artificial, everything would change. Overnight, humanity would know we are not alone. Every religion, every philosophy, every nation would face the same truth. We are part of a galaxy alive with intelligence. Would that terrify us? Would it unite us? Would it push us to look outward, to prepare for dialogue or for defense? Or would we dismiss it as we dismiss so many wonders until the next visitor arrives? Even if we never know for sure, the question itself has power. Because 3I Atlas forces us to confront our limits. We cannot fly to it. We cannot peel away its surface. We cannot see beneath its icy crust. All we can do is observe from afar and wonder. That act of wondering is what defines us. It is why we look to the skies, why we build telescopes, why we tell stories of visitors and messengers. The comet becomes a mirror reflecting our hopes and our fears, so now the choice is yours. Do you believe the evidence of the instruments that 3I Atlas is nothing more than frozen ice and dust, a relic from another star system? Or do you believe the whispers that it is a ship, a probe, a disguised messenger watching us from the void? Neither answer can yet be proven. Perhaps both are true in different ways. Perhaps it is a natural object that still carries an alien story, born from an alien sun. But one thing is certain. In this moment, as it drifts silently past our world, 3I Atlas invites you to decide. The call to wonder. Music rises, haunting and slow. Think of the billions of stars in the Milky Way. Think of the countless comets and asteroids ejected from their systems, wandering alone. Most will never be seen, but three, ʻOumuamua, Borisov, and now Atlas, have crossed into our gaze. Each one whispers a possibility. Maybe they are nothing more than natural fragments, maybe they are messages, maybe they are ships, we cannot know, not yet, but as you watch, as you listen, as you consider the story of this comet, ask yourself, what do you believe? A rock, a relic, a ship, a probe? 3I Atlas is whatever we believe it to be, and perhaps that belief is the real message it carries. We have argued, we have doubted, we have speculated. But beyond the headlines and beyond the whispers of aliens, there is a deeper truth. 3I Atlas is extraordinary, no matter what it is, because even if it is only a comet, it is not our comet. It is not born of our sun or of the planets we know. It is something alien in the truest sense of the word, foreign to our solar system, carrying the fingerprints of another world. Why 3I Atlas is special? Think about it. Out of the billions of rocks and icy bodies that drift through our solar system, only 3 have been confirmed to come from outside. ʻOumuamua, Borisov, and now Atlas. Each is a cosmic refugee flung from its home star and set adrift in the dark ocean between suns. 3I Atlas is more than a comet. It is a time capsule, a fragment of another system carrying within its ice and dust the chemistry of an alien nursery. To study it is to hold in our hands the ingredients of another world. Unlike meteorites which slam into Earth and burn through the atmosphere, Atlas passes intact, untouched, a pristine messenger never before altered by human hands. The scientific value. For scientists, interstellar objects like 3I Atlas are priceless. They offer something telescopes cannot, direct samples from beyond our star. Chemistry. JWST has already revealed carbon dioxide in unusual proportions. This tells us that the star system where Atlas formed may have had different conditions from our own. Water. Swift's detection of hydroxyl emissions confirms water ice, an essential ingredient for life. This suggests that water-rich comets are not unique to our sun. They may be common throughout the galaxy. Dust and minerals. Ground telescopes have captured faint tails of dust, which can be analyzed to study the building blocks of alien planets. Together, these clues allow us to test theories of planet formation. Are all solar systems built alike, or do they carry wildly different chemistries? 3I Atlas is a piece of that puzzle. The bigger mystery. Life. But beyond chemistry lies the greatest question of all. Are we alone? On Earth, life began with simple molecules. Water, carbon, minerals assembled in the right conditions. Comets may have delivered many of these ingredients billions of years ago. If that is true here, could it not also be true elsewhere? 3I Atlas, in carrying water and carbon, reminds us that the seeds of life are not rare. They drift between stars, scattered like cosmic pollen. Each interstellar object may be a vessel of possibility, carrying the raw ingredients of biology across the galaxy. What if we could catch it? Imagine if humanity had the technology to intercept 3I Atlas, to send a spacecraft to fly alongside it, drill into its surface, and bring back samples. What would we find? Exotic ices? Minerals unknown to Earth? Complex organics, amino acids perhaps, even the precursors to life. NASA and ESA have dreamed of such missions. In fact, some proposals already exist. Interstellar interceptor spacecraft, ready to launch at a moment's notice when the next visitor is spotted. Because scientists know, these objects are too valuable to ignore. Someday we may succeed. Someday we may capture one. And when we do, we may finally hold in our hands proof that life's ingredients are universal. The duality of wonder. Here lies the paradox. If 3I Atlas is artificial, it proves we are not alone. If it is natural, it still proves the universe is alive with possibility. In both cases, the comet points outward, beyond our small world, into the vastness of the galaxy. In both cases, it challenges us to see ourselves as part of something greater. Whether ship or stone, probe or comet, it is a message. A reminder that the universe is stranger, deeper, and more alive than we can imagine. And maybe in the end, the real meaning of 3I Atlas lies not in what it is, but in how we react. Some of us see fear, a hostile probe. Others see hope, evidence of neighbors among the stars. Scientists see data, ratios of water to carbon, isotopes, and dust. The public sees memes, debates, stories. But together, what we really see is ourselves. Our need to ask, to doubt, to imagine, to search the skies for meaning, to fill the silence with stories of company or stories of wonder. 3I Atlas is not just a comet, it is a mirror reflecting humanity back at itself. So now we arrive at the last question, the one that has haunted us since we first looked up at the stars. Is there life out there? 3I Atlas cannot answer it directly, but in its icy core, in its chemical fingerprint, in its silent journey across the void, it carries hints. Hints that life's ingredients are everywhere. Hints that the galaxy is not barren but full of seeds. And maybe one day, another interstellar visitor will bring not just hints but proof. So whether 3I Atlas is a simple comet or something far more, it has already done what no alien probe could. It has made us ask the question again. It has made us wonder. It has made us look beyond Earth, beyond the sun, and into the depths of the galaxy, searching for our place, and in that sense, the mystery is the message. Because the true power of 3I Atlas is not in what it is, but in what it makes us imagine. We have argued, we have doubted, we have speculated. But beyond the headlines and beyond the whispers of aliens, there is a deeper truth. 3I Atlas is extraordinary, no matter what it is. Because even if it is only a comet, it is not our comet. It is not born of our sun or of the planets we know. It is something alien in the truest sense of the word, foreign to our solar system, carrying the fingerprints of another world. Why 3I Atlas is special? Think about it. Out of the billions of rocks and icy bodies that drift through our solar system, only 3 have been confirmed to come from outside: ʻOumuamua, Borisov, and now Atlas. Each is a cosmic refugee flung from its home star and set adrift in the dark ocean between suns. 3I Atlas is more than a comet. It is a time capsule, a fragment of another system carrying within its ice and dust the chemistry of an alien nursery. To study it is to hold in our hands the ingredients of another world. For most scientists, that is miracle enough. So whether 3I Atlas is a simple comet or something far more, it has already done what no alien probe could. It has made us ask the question again. It has made us wonder. It has made us look beyond Earth, beyond the sun, and into the depths of the galaxy, searching for our place. And in that sense, the mystery is the message. Because the true power of 3I Atlas is not in what it is, but in what it makes us imagine.